Hey, welcome back, Libras. All right, so Libras, let's get into this. We're going to ask, what is it that is making Libra so attractive to others right now? Ooh, we start out with the Tower. Now, I do these kinds of stories where it's just focused on our lead character just about once a quarter. And I felt like coming up to Valentine's Day, it's a good time to start like loving oneself a little bit more and remembering the good stuff about oneself. But this says others see Libra as somebody who, I'm hearing boom, boom, shake, shake the room. I'm feeling like Libra changes people's lives. With that Tower, it's like Libra walks into a room or walks into somebody's life and they challenge what somebody thought the status quo was. So Libra could be a breath of fresh air. Libra could be bringing in this sense of liberation. Libra could change the way somebody sees something in a good way. Like Libra could be the person who comes in and goes, well, how come you're doing it that way? You could do it this way instead. It's faster and easier. And it's like, oh my God, Libra just totally shook my life with this one simple, streamlined approach. We have got an 8 of Cups. Again, Libra is coming across as somebody who is so unafraid of change, so unafraid to think outside the box, and so willing to. I almost feel like Libra comes in, drops the mic, says something, drops the mic, and then bounces, and they just strut right back out. And everybody's like, what just happened? This feels like Libra has a way to shock people in a good way and also show people that you can walk your own path too. You also can think outside the box. Like this is I don't need to stay and do what others do, and neither do you. There's something here about like they leave their stamp, they leave their mark on a room before they leave. People don't forget Libra. I mean, like nobody forgets this Libra. That once they've met a Libra, this Libra stays on people's minds, possibly for the rest of their lives. We've got the Strength card, and we've got Libra's the kind of person that people are writing in the journals about. I mean, I know it sounds crazy and heavy-handed, but you see the writing right here. Again, with the transformation, this sense of power. This Libra has a way of showing quiet strength, and it is partly to do with the way they don't mind change. They can drop everything and walk. They have the courage to walk away from stuff that they don't want. They have what it takes to say, yeah, that's not going to be a part of my world and my dialogue. Don't worry about it though. I'll go, figure out something else. If Virgo has left connections in the past, they did it with the utmost integrity, but they definitely they left a mark, an indelible mark on people's minds, people's hearts that they have had to walk away from. And I do think that this is a Libra that, whether or not Libra knows it, they have been the person that someone has written about, someone has, written a poem about, a song about, journaled about, and it is because of the way this Libra has impacted them. Now, the one thing I keep seeing is that Libra tends to always walk away. I don't know why that is. This could be like colleagues still talk about the Libra that they worked with, though. This could be like, wow, they wrote the playbook, they still hold the record for whatever. It's like, even if Libra's not there, Libra's mark is there. It has something to do with like it's a very strong. Libra could also smell really nice. They could leave a scent behind them. And I only say that because animals have very enhanced sense of smell and sight and instinct. We got a King of Cups. The other thing that makes Libra really attractive right now, by the way, Libra is coming across as some pretty powerful masculine energy. Just FYI. Doesn't matter if this Libra is a feminine or not. They're still coming across as somebody who's like really warm though and loving, but very much in control of their heart. And if they have something to say, they probably are really good at expressing their emotions in like a non-confrontational way that can also be extremely attractive. Libra might care a great deal about their neighbors, about their neighborhood, about the people in their community, about the people that are a part of their life. If Libra has a way of being a great mediator and understanding, all parties' sides on an issue, that would also make them really lovable right now. Libra could have some nice hair, facial hair, nicely groomed, whether they're masculine or feminine. We have a 4 of Swords. They have a way of listening that Libra's a really good listener in this. They listen closely to where is the source of a wound. Before they speak, they let their thoughts foment and grow. You see that this tree of life is growing babies. The Four of Swords can be silence so that there can be healing, but it can also be silence because I'm listening closely. I'm listening to my innermost self. I'm listening to you talk, and I'm thoughtful before I open my mouth because I only want to say words that are going to contribute to healing. Sometimes Libra might go into silent mode because they're like, this is time to rock the baby to sleep. Let somebody get it off their chest. Let them, spew what they need to and just hold space for them. And then let them come back into the dialogue when they're ready. I feel like Libra could also be very good with children, very good with babies, very good with little people and things that that don't have a voice for themselves. Libra could be really good at listening. If they work in the medical industry, they could be like neonatal, or like work with, anyone who's injured or nonverbal or something. Libra might really excel. They might also really excel in the pulmonary department. That just looks like so much like the lungs to me. But it just feels very specific where it's like Libra is so sensitive. They're so good at listening to other kinds of communication from nonverbal creatures, whether that's plants, that's animals, that's children, that's, the little, although not like adults are really good at expressing ourselves either. We should be the best at it. And sometimes we're the ones who struggle the most. But I just feel like Libra is very sensitive and really gives space to people, really encourages people to heal, really encourages people that, you can start your life over again and do it different. If you don't like how it's going right now, just change what you're doing. You're allowed to do that. I just feel like there's this gentle encouragement where Libra really listens, and then they're able to feed back like, okay, so I'm hearing that what you don't like is this and this that's going on. You can alter the way those things are going. Take a deep breath and think about it from a different perspective. How would you like it to go? Okay, then how about you start reacting in that way? Rebuild yourself, claim your identity and change what your story is. I just feel like Libra was really good at helping people to feel like that's possible. And I think that they live by demonstration. This is very demonstrative. Like, when I don't like something, I leave. When I need to expand my mind on something, when something feels like it's uncomfortable, I make changes. That's what life is all about. You embrace the changes, you move forward. We have a Princess of Coins. There is also a childlike quality to this Libra, and maybe this goes along with their kind of like fearlessness to make change. But there is a childlike quality here for our Libra with that Princess of Coins. It says they have kind of like a nice way. They could be really good at sharing their blocks. Let's put it that way. Whatever Libra has, they may always be really open to sharing. The same way, nice little kiddos who are, taught not to be little hoarders. They tend to like walk up to you and, toddle along and want to hand you some spitty little handful of their cereal to share with you because they know sharing is nice. I'm not saying Libra is doing that exactly, but they may have this very childlike, like all inclusive, just doesn't have all of these opinions about like, well, this that won't work because you're not perfect for that and this isn't perfect for that. This is like very all encompassing. Libra might be really good at bringing people together. The pages are our children. There are messengers. This is blunt offerings that are coming from a nice space. Libra might also specifically like wear a lot of sweatbands, headbands. If they like go to the gym a lot or something and they've got like sweatbands, they may also be really good at like being a team player, like offering support, advice, spotting people at the gym. Just everything feels more like it's play for this Libra than like super intense and ridiculous. Like I just don't see that this Libra is all hung up on stuff to such an intense level, even if they are pretty dedicated. Because we do see like an arching calendar up here. Even if they're like, oh yeah, Wednesday's leg day and this I do this day, they still approach everything kind of like, oh sure, but we can share the space. We can, I'm working hard on stuff, but I'm also going to enjoy it. It just feels very, very beautiful. Actually, let me change decks. This is just kind of in general how Libra is coming across right now. So tell me, is there anybody like looking at Libra specifically right now? There's more than one. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of people that notice Libra. I don't know that any of them are Libra's wish fulfillment. Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody thinks that Libra kind of makes their day. Seeing Libra, even if it's very, I keep feeling like Libra is like they're training for something. They're fit. They like obstacle courses. They like to push themselves. I don't know if it's like some specific kind of like gym workout, or they're, you know, whatever, training for a half marathon or a triathlon or whatever it is. But we see them running. It just comes across like somebody says, if I ever get a chance to talk to that Libra, I kind of would like to, because they've actually been pretty inspirational to me. They're showing me something about like being like going for things, body, mind, and spirit, and doing it with joyful intensity. And like they're kind of inspiring me to live a better quality life. And I kind of would like to maybe talk to that Libra if the opportunity ever arises. But damn, Libra's hard to catch up with. I feel like Libra goes, but somebody thinks about Libra. They may only, I mean, hell, keep with the gym analogy and say, maybe this is somebody who works at the gym, and it's like, you know, I work the front desk, but every time that person comes in, I'd love to talk to them about what they're training for, but they're always so, you know, kind of like a friendly hello, and then they're off to go do what they need to do, and then they're out and on about their way. This also feels like this could be, I don't know why, but like somebody that Libra just sees in passing. Doesn't matter if they're masculine or feminine, but there's more than one person who's probably thinking the same thing about Libra. God, I'd like to talk to them. We definitely have some colleagues or workers or artisans or somebody in Libra's environment that they're kind of working up the courage. They think about Libra while they're at work. Sometimes they may live in a big city or right on the outskirts of a city, like really big city. I don't know if this is, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like Chicago skyline maybe. Doesn't have to be, but it could also be, I'll say international just because I'm, obviously, if it's outside of the United States, for me, that would be international. But it could be like a city, maybe someplace, you know, really technologically advanced city, maybe someplace in, I don't know. I'm getting like a, I don't know that I think maybe Taiwan, maybe Hong Kong. That doesn't really time I've had to do your story because of internet problems and doggy barkies. And so I don't know, Libra, we have interruptions in my Libra story tonight, but maybe that's for a reason also. Maybe Libra has the unexpected things that pop up. Maybe that's the way it kind of like awakens people sometimes when Libra comes into a room, shakes them up just a bit. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Lots of love. Bye.